Hey, how's it going? It's December 1st, 2022. This is your Daily Sweet Talk. I'm just here in my new apartment that I own, and definitely not an Ikea. Spotify Wrapped came out, I guess, so there's that. Oh my god. I have not listened to a lot of music this year. I'll later, maybe at the beginning of next year, I'll talk about my favorite albums, even though I didn't listen to a lot of albums this year. I'll try to catch up in this last month, but my Spotify Wrapped looks really weird this year because I didn't listen to a lot of music. I've been very lazy this year. I usually listen to music while I work on art for thumbnails or whatever. And I did not do a lot of art this year, so I did not listen to a lot of music. I didn't listen to my listening playlist very much, and I didn't listen to a lot of albums. But because I didn't listen to my listening playlist very much, every time I would go back to it, I've said it before on my listening playlist. I'll keep a song in there for 2 listens. I'll listen through the listening playlist, and if I'm not sure about a song, I'll listen to it again a little bit later. But if I wait too long, it's like a first impression again almost. So for some of the songs that were in the playlist this year, I ended up listening to it several times over because I would come back to it like too much later. So in my top 5 songs of the year are like a Taylor Swift song and a Fall Out Boy song. I think, Fall Out Boy. Which I was not sure if I liked or not. And even still, I'm not even sure if I added them to my library. But I know they're my top 5 now because I listened to them in that playlist so many times. And then also in my top 5 artists, 3 out of I'm not sure what they all are. So number 1 is Jonathan Mann again every year because they have so many songs. A song here for every day. And then I want to say They Might Be Giants is maybe in there. They're usually in there. I know 2 of the others are Rhett and Link and Epic Rap Battles of History, which really shows how much I've just mostly listened to my entire library on shuffle, and that's pretty much it. That shows through the fact that Epic Rap Battles of History is there. Rhett and Link is there because I listened to one of their albums earlier this year, and I also have a lot of their songs in my library anyway, so I know that's why they're there. And then Remy Wolf is at number 5, which is the only one. That's like the only part of the Wrapped that is actually at all significant because I went to their concert earlier this year, and I ended up listening to a lot of their music because of that. If Sigrid was in the top 5, that would also be significant, but they're not. And then for my podcast, Being Jim Davis is number 1, which is not surprising because, again, a new thing every day. So and I try to keep up with that. So that's why they're number 1. And I would think maybe 2 guys talking about Lettuce would be number 2, but instead it's the Bright Sessions. That's weird that that's on the radio in my home. If you can hear that. 2 guys talking about Lettuce is number 3. And the Bright Sessions is number 2 because I was listening to that in the shower. But I didn't listen to like the whole series. I think I listened to like maybe 2 seasons of it this year. But I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, so that got towards the top. I think and I listened to like a season or 2 of Serial too, so that's in the top 5. And I think the other one is Within the Wires, which I only listened to 1 season of, but not a lot of podcasts. So my Wrapped is not very significant this year, I guess. I did see a new thing they have, which is like songs you missed this year throughout the year. That's neat. It's just see the little previews like that. Usually they don't give you little previews like that. You have to like seek them out. So that was cool. Spotify does suck though, like the way for artists and stuff. And they stole the whole Wrapped thing. I kind of wish there was a better alternative, but I'm kind of sunk cost. Too many songs saved on Spotify already, so I have to keep using it. Oh well.